Every single day, we cross paths with dozens of people. Some are family members who know us deeply, some are colleagues we share our routines with, and many are simply strangers. The barista who serves our morning coffee, or the driver who navigates us through the crowded streets. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, it is incredibly easy to overlook these interactions. We often treat them as transactions, mere moments to get what we need and move on. However, the way we treat other people is never just about them. It is, fundamentally, a mirror that reflects our own inner world. When we are impatient, harsh, or dismissive, it usually reveals our own stress, insecurity, or lack of peace. Conversely, when we approach others with kindness, patience, and respect, it shows a soul that is grounded, mature, and full of empathy. The true measure of a person's character lies not in how they treat those who can do them favors, but in how they treat those who can do absolutely nothing for them. True elegance in life does not come from the clothes we wear or the status we achieve. It comes from the grace with which we handle human connections. In a world that cannot stop talking, the rarest and most beautiful gift you can give someone is your full, undivided attention. Most people do not listen with the intent to understand. They listen with the intent to reply. They are merely waiting for their turn to speak, preparing their next sentence while the other person is still pouring their heart out. To master the art of Doi Nan Sutha, we must practice active listening. This means silencing our own inner monologue, putting down our smartphones, and looking the other way with open eyes and an open heart. When you listen deeply, you notice the tremble in someone's voice, the hesitation in their words, and the unspoken emotions behind their stories. By listening without judgment, you create a safe space for the other person to be vulnerable. You tell them, without saying a word, I see you. I hear you. You matter to me. This simple act of presence can heal a broken spirit and build a bridge of trust that no amount of money can buy. We live in a complex society where everyone is fighting a hard battle that we know nothing about. The person who cut you off in traffic might be rushing to the hospital. The coworker who snapped at you this morning might be dealing with a family crisis. The quiet neighbor who seems distant might be fighting a silent battle with depression. This is where empathy becomes essential. Empathy is the ability to step outside of our own ego and step into someone else's shoes. It is the realization that our perspective is not the only reality. Before we judge, before we react in anger, we must pause and ask ourselves, what if I were in their position? How would I want to be treated? When we cultivate empathy, our anger dissolves into compassion. We stop demanding perfection from others because we realize that we ourselves are beautifully flawed. Empathy allows us to forgive easily, to give people the benefit of the doubt, and to approach difficult situations with a soft, gentle spirit instead of a rigid armor of self-righteousness. Words are free, yet they're the most powerful currency we possess. They have the power to create or destroy, to heal or to wound, to inspire or to crush a spirit. A single harsh word spoken in a moment of anger can leave a scar that lasts a lifetime. On the other hand, a sincere compliment, a word of encouragement, or a gentle thank you can uplift a person's entire week. Kindness does not require grand gestures. It does not demand wealth or fame. Kindness is found in the smallest details of life. It is holding the door open for someone carrying heavy bags. It is offering a warm smile to a stranger who looks exhausted. It is sending a text message to a friend just to say, I am thinking of you. When we speak, let our words pass through 3 gates. Is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? If it fails any of these tests, it is often better left unsaid. By choosing kindness as our default language, we pour positive energy into a world that is often starved for love. Treating others well does not mean becoming a people pleaser. It does not mean allowing others to disrespect you, take advantage of your kindness, or walk over your boundaries. In fact, a crucial part of mature human relations is knowing how to say no with clarity and grace. True respect is a two-way street. To receive it, we must give it, but to give it authentically, we must also respect ourselves. Setting boundaries is not an act of selfishness, it is an act of self-preservation. When you clearly communicate your limits, you teach people how to treat you. The secret lies in how we communicate these boundaries. We do not need to be aggressive, defensive, or malicious. We can speak our truth firmly, yet calmly and politely. A person who knows how to maintain their dignity while respecting the dignity of others is a person who has truly mastered the art of living. Life is an echo. What you send out comes back. What you sow, you reap. What you give, you get. If you want to be surrounded by honesty, be honest. If you want to be treated with loyalty, be loyal. If you want a world filled with love, start by filling your own heart with love and radiating it outwards. When we treat people with sincerity and goodness, we might not always receive the same treatment in return immediately or from the same person. Some people may not be ready to appreciate your kindness, and that is okay. Their reaction is a reflection of their journey, not a validation of your worth. Do not let the coldness of the world change the warmth of your heart. Continue to be good, continue to be kind, and continue to treat people with the utmost respect. The universe has a beautiful way of returning that energy to you tenfold, often through unexpected people and at unexpected times. Conclusion: creating a compassionate world. As we navigate our journey through this life, let us remember that our time here is limited, but the impact we leave on people's hearts can live on forever. Long after people forget what you said, and long after they forget what you did, they will never forget how you made them feel. Let us commit to being the reason someone believes in the goodness of humanity today. Let us laugh a little more, judge a little less, listen a little deeper, and love a little more unconditionally. By living with a generous heart, a wise mind, and a gentle spirit, we don't just build stronger, healthier relationships. We transform our own lives and create a more compassionate, beautiful world for generations to come.